I was like, I can't believe Mom's about to lap me. I can't let that happen. I just on the floor in a minute.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us. Today I'm going to clean the vacation rental that we have at the beach. It's not terrible, but there's really just junk everywhere, and I made snacks for the beach today and didn't really clean up after myself. And the main reason I'm doing this is because I cannot find my glasses anywhere. And I know I had them yesterday, and I've been a whole day without them, and I literally can't see anything. So that first video was my sweet son. He is 12, and we just took them to this mega place down here that has like bowling and go-karts, and he was tall enough, he's taller than me now, but he was able to drive the go-karts for the first time by himself, and I was a nervous wreck, and I thought I'm just gonna follow behind him and make sure he does okay. He passed me and he left me in the dust. So I just went along on my Sunday drive, and everybody made fun of me, but I didn't care. So he is very messy, and we have two other children who are not as messy as him, but they can be. So he needed to get his school stuff riled up. We let them skip a day of school, so they all had homework. The kitchen was by far the dirtiest, and I just got busy putting snacks away and clearing the island, getting all the beach stuff in the beach area so that the sand and the toys and everything would be more concise and concealed, and we'll know what to do with it tomorrow. That's my sweet husband. He's always telling me fun stories, and he got that shirt. You see that shirt today? He had that made at the beach. I love my hot wife, and the kids have been so embarrassed, and he's actually wearing it places. Hilarious. So I put some things back in the fridge, set the bananas over with the other snacks, and over here I just kind of stacked up the pastries with the pastries, and that's about all I bought for snacks is pastries and chips. These are some veggie chips, and I brought bread and sandwich stuff for myself because I knew I just can't eat a lot of fried food out all the time, so I knew I'd probably just make me a sandwich every day for lunch. And I mean, that was pretty good. This house is pretty small, so it cleans up really easily. I loved having a smaller house. The kids, two boys share a room, and my stepdaughter has her own room. The three of them share a bathroom, so then Fred and I get a bedroom and a bathroom to ourselves. Heaven. I can't stand sharing bathrooms with the kids anymore. I can't do it. There were not very many dishes to wash and put into this dishwasher. I thought I was going to wash my Yeti and the Stanley that are sitting right there by hand, but the more I thought about it, I was like, let's just stick them in the dishwasher and get these dishes going tonight, even though there's not a full load. And our beach house has a ocean view, and so we sit outside and drink our coffee. So I knew that there was a coffee cup on that front porch, so Freddie went and got that for me so I could put it in there. And here is some mayonnaise in the sink, that I just touched, and I knew it was from me, so I had made a sandwich, but then I got my hands all greasy and couldn't get these lids off of the drink, so that was disgusting. I needed Fred's help getting this lid off because I had gotten it all greasy from the mayonnaise, and I didn't tell him that I needed his help because of the grease. He just thought it was because it was stuck on there, so that was sweet. The water here is not tasty. I don't know that I've been to a beach that has good water, so we got a big pack of waters yesterday, and we've been drinking on those, using those for our coffee, and that works. Here I'm just looking for a dishwasher tab, putting it in there. I'm clearing my pocketbook away from the dishes, and I think I'm just going to go stick it in my bedroom. And then to wipe down the counters, I just grabbed a little paper towel and got it wet and put a little dish soap on it. And the countertops, again, they were not terrible. They just have a little bit of sand on them and a little bit of crumbs, a little bit of coffee. Nothing terrible. Nothing like if I've cooked a full meal. I could cook in this house. They have literally every single thing I could ever need. But we like eating out on vacation. Well, my husband loves to eat out on vacation, and I'm fine with it because that means I don't have to cook and clean. So we yesterday ate out breakfast, but it was a little bit late, so we had a late breakfast, a really big breakfast, and then we went and sat on the beach, and then we went and ate dinner. So here I have some clothes. We have some wet towels, and then I just grabbed a few of our dirty clothes and stuck them in here so that we would have enough towels. And I got the coffee ready for the morning, and I got this coffee area cleaned up. Over here, there's a lot of just junk over here. So there's their little cute coffee station, and there's my kids' school stuff. So I'm just going to try to straighten up over here a little bit. My husband was filming me. I was showing him how this is how my youngest son puts his stuff up when I tell him to. It's just literally in a blob pile in the middle of the floor. But at least it's contained, I guess. So I just left it. I didn't want to mess with his stuff. So I dumped out the coffee from the morning and rinsed out the carafe so it would be ready to go. And I did not go ahead and put the water in there because I didn't want to. I wanted to just mess with that in the morning. So over here we've got some Cheerwine cans, or I don't know, those might be Dr. Pepper cans, and lotion. We have kind of a community toiletry bag where I just keep all this stuff. I don't unpack it every time, so it's got like shampoo, conditioner, a couple of body washes, a couple of lotions, and everybody just kind of grabs from it when we get to vacation. So in here in the bathroom, the lady who did this house has decorated it so well, and I think her husband has, I'm saying this, I don't know for a fact. This is the story I've came up with in my head. That was like the last of the nasty wet towels from the shower, but I think that somebody who owns this house has built a lot. There's my husband, a lot of the furniture and a lot of the doors and stuff in this house, and it is all just so pretty. But I think all the barn doors are homemade. So in here in the bathroom, this is mine and Fred's bathroom. So they've got like a furniture piece that they've made into a vanity. It's so pretty. And I just needed to kind of clean up the countertop. Most of that, most of that stuff was mine. Okay, in here in the bathroom, I can't find my glasses, y'all. And I know I went to bed with them and I slept in the bed with them. But we have torn the bed apart twice at this point, and I couldn't find them. You know where they are? They're back there in that silver bag that was on my bed. That's where they were the whole time. So this bedroom still needed to be picked up. So they left us robes to wear. So I hung my robe back up and got all the garbage up off the floor. Fred cut his finger, and so there's Band-Aids on the floor, you know, when inevitably the box falls out. So I'm just getting the little bits of trash up, putting them in the garbage, seeing if there's any more dirty clothes in here that I could toss in the load that's going. I think I might have found one. Oh no, that's a pillow. Again, I'm really just looking for those stinking glasses. And at this point, it was time to get all the covers off and shake them out once again. I don't know what I thought, but you know, I just need my glasses, to be honest. And I had put the sheet in the bed. I ran in the washing machine to wash it. So all we had was a comforter to put back on the bed. But I took all the pillows off. We looked under the bed. We moved the mattress to look and see if it had just fell under the back of the headboard. See, I think he made that headboard and that barn door because they are all pretty much the same style and they're so pretty. Here I was looking under the bed and realizing they ain't in the bed, girl. You have put them somewhere. And I do that a lot. I will put things places and think, this is a good place to put this item, and then never see it again because I'm too good of a putter-upper. There, Fred has found a flashlight that the owners have left in case of emergency. So let's just put this bed back together, formulate a plan to find the glasses. I don't need more than 2 pillows, so I stuffed a lot of the extra pillows that they had up in the closet. They have really pretty pillows here and pretty like accessories. It's very beachy, very like Pottery Barn beachy. It's so pretty. So all I needed to do was just put the comforter on and then put my heated blanket back on and go ahead and get it warmed up for the night. And I know I've said it before, but I will say it again. This is the best heated blanket I've ever had in my whole life. It's Brookstone. It's a queen size. We DoorDashed it when we were in Philly the last time we went because I had just had back surgery and the bed there was just the hardest bed ever. And I could cocoon myself in this and cook myself. I literally cook myself all night. I don't know if it's healthy, but I do sleep much better with this thing cooking my back muscles all night. And at this point, we realize the glasses are nowhere to be found in the bedroom. So that's Freddie trying to see if I've put them somewhere. So I just start looking in my bags, and that's where I found it after all that. So thanks, guys, for joining me. Here's a quick look at how good the house cleaned up in not much time. That's the thing about a smaller house, is you can clean it really quickly. Everything is so peaceful and ready for us to start another day in the morning. And yeah, it looks great. Let's go ahead and go on a tour of this kitchen. So I left everything kind of out and accessible for the kids who are like night snackers. I went ahead and started the dishwasher so our dishes would be clean in the morning. And I love when there is a sink light. And that's it, guys. Thanks for joining me.